Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
What if the difference between just being another respected name and truly entering history lies in the courage to change direction, even when the clock is almost running out? While Damian Lillard reveals, with his soul exposed, that he spent his career chasing Stephen Curry's golden shadow, a question echoes through the halls of the NBA. Does a legend's fate depend more on the company he keeps than his own talent? On Warriors News Fan Update, we go beyond the obvious, and today we're taking you behind the scenes of a possible silent revolution in San Francisco. Curry, at 36, remains a miracle in motion. Draymond, the tactical brain. But now with Klay Thompson out of the equation, a new trio may be forming, and the names are no fiction: Jimmy Butler, Bradley Beal, and Steph, of course. Lillard, on the other side of the map, still carries the weight of choosing loyalty. But in Milwaukee, he already sees that time spares not even the most faithful. Meanwhile, the Warriors have the chance to rewrite their own future, right now. According to respected sources like John Gambadoro and Evan Sidery, Beal could be released by Phoenix. And who's moving behind the scenes with surgical speed? Yes, the Warriors. Did Beal have an unstable season? He did. But even so, he averaged over 17 points per game, nearly 50% shooting, and over 38% from three. And most importantly, he's still an elite player waiting for the right system. And few systems know how to utilize talent like Beal's as well as Steve Kerr's. Now imagine Curry opening up the game with his out-of-this-world vision, Butler attacking with fire in his eyes, Beal floating between shots like an unstoppable ghost, and Draymond orchestrating everything as only he knows how. This formation isn't just possible. It could be the epic final chapter of the Curry era. But the question remains, is it worth going all in now, or wait for Kuminga, Moody, and Podziemski to bloom with time? As a Warriors fan, I speak from the heart. Time doesn't wait. And Curry still has gas for one more run. But he needs the right pieces beside him. And Beal might be exactly that, the piece that turns a good team into an immortal one. If you believe in this journey, if you feel we're on the edge of something huge, then don't stay on the sidelines. Subscribe now to Warriors News Fan Update, turn on notifications, and share this video with other fans who live each rumor like a buzzer-beating three-pointer. Because the next ring could start with a simple rumor. But what makes this move even more symbolic is what's at stake: legacy. Stephen Curry has already secured his place in eternity. But even basketball gods know that every season is a new trial. And no legacy is complete without that final act. That moment when, against all odds, the hero finds a new strength, a new weapon, a new chance. And that's where Bradley Beal comes in. This isn't just about stats. It's about fit, about mindset, about hunger. Beal, alongside Curry and Butler, could form the most unexpected and deadliest trio in modern NBA. A trio that brings skill, aggressiveness, and above all, history. Because if there's one thing the Warriors have taught us since 2015, it's that great moves don't happen in the comfort zone. The Wiggins trade, Durant's arrival, risky contracts that turned into gems. This franchise has never been afraid to be bold. And now, with the end of an era marked by Klay Thompson, being bold again might be the only way out. Behind the scenes at Chase Center, the movement is silent but intense. The front office knows every second lost could cost a season. And with Beal potentially being released, there's no time for hesitation. Meanwhile, Lillard continues his saga in Milwaukee. Brilliant, yes, but surrounded by uncertainty. Which brings us back to the question that opened this story. What if the only thing separating a legend from a champion is simply the right team at the right time? Maybe that's the question the Warriors are trying to answer. And maybe the answer is just one step away. But now, fan, it's up to you. If you were the Warriors GM, would you go all in on Beal to give Curry the last dance he deserves? Or would you keep trusting the young guys for an uncertain future? Leave your opinion in the comments, because your voice helps shape this story too. And if you're like us, who gets hyped at every rumor, lives each update like Game 7, and believes this dynasty still has fire left, then you already know. Subscribe to the Warriors News Fan Update channel, turn on the bell, and come with us on this journey to the end. Because here, every video is a step toward the next title. And the next chapter of the Warriors might begin now. And now let me speak as a fan with an open heart. I grew up watching Stephen Curry defy the laws of logic. I saw Draymond turn defense into art. I saw Klay silence entire arenas with his insane three-point cold-bloodedness. And now, watching this transition phase, it's impossible not to feel a lump in the throat. Klay's departure still hurts. He wasn't just a player, he was part of the team's soul. But reality is harsh, time doesn't forgive, and this window with Curry still playing at MVP level is closing fast. That's why, honestly, if Bradley Beal is really available, I'm 100% in favor of getting him now. This isn't about disrespecting Kuminga, Podziemski, Moody's future. I love those guys. They've got real talent, grit, Warrior DNA. But we need to be realistic. Curry's time is now. We can't waste it waiting for the what-ifs. Beal is a ready player. He knows how to play with and without the ball, he's got experience, and most importantly, he's hungry to win. Put him next to Curry, with Butler attacking and Draymond organizing, and tell me, what NBA defense can stop that? I've seen this movie before, back in 2016. Nobody thought Durant would come. They said it was crazy, that we already had a good enough team. But look what happened. We dominated. And now we have a chance to repeat history one last time. If the front office is bold again, like it was in the past, I believe we can see this team lift another trophy before it's all over. And I'll be there, watching, cheering, believing. Because being a Warriors fan isn't just about celebrating wins, it's about believing when no one else does. So yes, I want to see Beal in San Francisco. I want to see this new formation. I want to see Curry get the chance to end his career the way he deserves, on top. And if you believe in that too, drop a like, subscribe to the Warriors News Fan Update, turn on notifications, and come with us on this ride. Because this might be the start of something legendary. Let's go together, Dub Nation. Because here, we live every second like it's the final quarter of Game 7. Go Warriors! And you know what gives me goosebumps about all this? It's that deja vu feeling, like we're back at that exact point in history where a single decision changes everything. It was like that when Andre Iguodala arrived. It was like that when they believed in Andrew Wiggins. And it was unforgettably like that when Kevin Durant decided to wear blue and gold. Those moves weren't just bold, they were visionary. They defined a generation. They saved seasons that could have been merely good and turned them into eternal chapters. And now before us, there's another chance. A chance to rewrite destiny. A chance to give Stephen Curry the support he deserves, the help he needs, and the finale he's earned through sweat, pain, and loyalty. Bradley Beal might be the missing link. Jimmy Butler could be the spark for a new identity. And Steve Kerr? He's still the mastermind who can turn unlikely combinations into gold. But it all depends on courage. Courage from the front office. Courage to leave the past behind. And courage to bet on the now because time waits for no one. Not even a champion. And that's why, if I could say something directly to the Warriors front office, it would be, don't let this opportunity slip away. Don't let Curry end this era with a what-if in his eyes. Give him one more shot at greatness. Give us fans one more magical season to hold in our hearts. And if you watching this now feel the same, then don't just hope. Subscribe now to the Warriors News Fan Update, turn on the bell, and follow every step of this possible revolution. Because if this bomb drops, if Beal really puts on that jersey, you'll want to say you were here from the beginning. You'll want to scream, I saw this new dynasty being born. Because here, we don't just follow. We live it. We breathe it. We believe it. Warriors News Fan Update, where every rumor can become history. And every detail can be the start of a new legend. It's about to begin again, Dub Nation. And I'm already ready. Are you?